Alright. Man, so hot. Jesus Christ. I hope the mic cannot catch the sound of the fan. Well, back to the story. Just 9 days until the end of this event, and so far I have only done 10% of it. Honestly, that doesn't sound too good. So I better just stay focused on it and try to clear it as fast as I can. Oh, hello AR-18. A few days ago, on the outskirts of the Offenbach district in Frankfurt. Oh, hello there. Who are you? Let me see this for a moment. Mid-rifts, okay. Robotic arms, alright. We don't have this doll yet, right? No, we don't have. So she's a completely new. Man, what voice should I give her? Maybe something a bit more normal, perhaps? What's the hold up? It's time to change our shifts. Oh, another new one. And I'm gonna lie, this one, she kinda looks like Selena from Punch Grey Raven, the DJ outfit. What else do you have on you, girl? Some backpack? What is that? Some machetes? Alright. And I skipped dialogue. Great. Oh, there it is. Has the instructor come out at all during your shift yesterday? No? Why? That's 3 days. For 3 whole days, she's been inside the safe house. That's not a good sign. Oh, hello, MG. Good to see you. This is MG338. I have a report for AR-18. Urta routinely sweeps the visitor from head to toe with as quickly as she can. You're good. The petite figure gives Urta a silent nod before disappearing through the door into the safe house. In the evening, inside the temporary safe house, the stuffy air hangs heavy in the room. It is obvious that the windows haven't been open for several days. Oh Jesus Christ, imagine the smell. Lenny walks up to AR-18, who is hard at work. While going through the work that the commander has left behind, I came across several messages in their personal mailbox. The sender's name is Cornelia Schaffer. She wrote to request the commander's assistance in investigating Professor Gray, who was affiliated with the Galatea Corporation before her death. He seems to have knowledge of certain matters concerning Paradeus. What do you think? She is the employer of Mia, a former colleague of mine. If you are concerned about whose side she is on, I once helped her evade Paradeus' pursuits while in Berlin. So, you think she can be trusted? In my opinion, even though she hails from a healthy and prominent family, she can be depended upon, sorry. In fact, I would go so far as to say she is on the same path as the commander. Hails from a healthy family, health and prominent family. Jesus Christ, I cannot read. Wake up, kiddo. Jesus. Alright. Yes, she's the granddaughter of the former Ministry of Health. God. We need an inflation human to help us get into Frankfurt. Are you implying we should ask a favor of Miss Schaffer? If there's any possibility that it may work, I will give it a try. I understand. I will contact Mia immediately. Also, keep the commander's disappearance a secret from her for now. Yes, ma'am. How many days has it been since the commander disappeared? I wonder. I mean, AR-18 cannot keep this secret for too long, right? Well, I imagine the dolls must know at least. Most of them. At present, on the outskirts of the Offenbach district, Frankfurt. Erta is startled by a sudden rustling of leaves while she is standing guard. Who's there? Relax, it's me. Miss Mia, how come you never make a sound when you move? Being quiet and unobtrusive is one of the basic qualities of a bodyguard. Is the instructor here? I've come with new intel. Come on in. AR-18 puts down what she is doing when she sees Mia coming in. Any messages from Miss Nelle? These are your permits. Memorize all the details of your cover identities written on them. They may question you at the security screening. AR-18 takes the permits, and her stern face softens ever so slightly. Please convey your gratitude to Miss Nelle. She has certainly done us a huge favor. If you want to thank her, then give the commander. If you want to thank her, get the commander to do it in person. Sure. She's not enjoying it. She's not liking your response, AR-18. Where is my... Sorry, I want to get... Mia glances around the room and silently takes notes of the details she sees. Any questions, Miss Mia? The commander isn't busy. They are trapped somewhere, aren't they? Whoa, that is incredibly perceptive. There are no obvious signs of human activity in the safe house. Besides, if the commander were not incapacitated, you wouldn't have come to Nelle for help with the permits. Alright, Miss Detective. As I have already explained to Miss Nelle, the commander is doing their utmost best to resolve a certain matter, but they have run into some obstacles. Yeah, we indeed have. Commander right now is trapped in Lunasia's sex dungeon right now. Once the commander completes their task, they will be more than happy to treat with Miss Nelly. Doesn't sound very convincing to her, ne? AR-18. So, where is the commander dealing with this important matter? In the Wiesbaden district. If you are referring to the restricted area within the Wiesbaden district, you can just say the White Zone. I was not aware that this kind of information is public knowledge in Germany. Even ordinary citizens can visit the government office as long as they have an appointment. I see. In that case, it would also be a walk in the park for Miss Nelly to travel to the White Zone, wouldn't it? Oh Mia, your big mouth. There you go, getting things for Nelly to do now. You know Nelly won't say no to your request. If it's at all possible, could you ask Miss Nelly to take note of the terrain and geography within the White Zone for us? To be honest, this is what the commander has been trying to achieve clandestinely. Clandestinely? That's state secret. Are you asking Nelly to commit treason? We will never put Miss Nelly in that kind of position. I swear to you on the commander's honor. Nelly will be meeting how am I supposed to pronounce this? Vogj? Nelly will be meeting her Vogj in the White Zone tomorrow afternoon. I hope you hold up your end of the bargain. When this matter is over, I will make sure Miss Nelly gets an appointment with the commander. Big promises, AR-18, big promises. AR-18 convenes an emergency operation meeting. The assembled dolls line up neatly and gather in the cramped interior of the safe house. AR-18 stands across from them behind a simple desk and scans everyone's faces. We are all set to enter Frankfurt. I will now give instructions on how we are going to proceed, with all team leaders present promptly relay the information to their teams. Yes, ma'am. First of all, we will be entering Frankfurt with Miss Nelly's help. Her bodyguard, Miss Mia, will be driving us into the city, and we will be declared as Miss Nelly's newly hired bodyguard dolls. Considering the latest intel we have on the traffic restrictions in the Frankfurt, I believe those who come along this time must meet at least the following criteria. 1. They must have experience in carrying out prolonged covert operations in an amber setting. And 2. They must excel at electronic warfare and masking their signals to conduct infiltrations. Ooh, UMP 45. I think she's the perfect candidate for this type of mission. I think I heard our names being called. Yes, Squad 404, I need all of you to aid us in the AU fronts in this operation. No problem, I will be the commander for it. Also, Cross and Urta, Yes, ma'am. The 6 of you will be coming with me to Frankfurt. Oh, Ro is coming too, huh? Okay, alright. Oh man, what a team. Ro, while I am away, please keep this place running. Okay, never mind, she's not coming along. Alright, she's gonna stay behind to see how things go, to guard the base. Understood. I just feel a bit useless for not being able to help you. The AR team sustained severe damage in the previous operation and are still recovering. Even you haven't been fully repaired yourself. Please don't worry about anything else until you get yourself patched up. Alright. Once I leave, you and STAR-15 will be in charge of this safe house and our other outposts in the area. Please keep all the remaining dolls safe and await further instructions. Roger that. 416 picks up the permits from the desk and checks them one by one. What should we do with these permits that Miss Nelly has delivered to us? The information on them doesn't really match us. That is true. Although the paperwork has been taken care of, we still have to stay out of sight as much as possible. In the most ideal scenario, we won't have to go through any manned checkpoints and are granted access after a simple document verification. I see. So Squad 404 will have our work cut out for us from the moment we get in. I'll leave that to your good hands. ID signal masking and modification is your forte after all. And your forte must be bossing people around. Now, let's figure out how we can speedrun the security checks in Frankfurt. G11, please, G11, please wake up. At least hear out what the mission is. Late at night, outside Frankfurt. A van full of dolls follows the congested traffic and moves slowly on the brightly lit autobahn, grinding to a stop regularly before starting up again. With a hand poised on the car horn, Mia looks around restlessly. Aren't there supposed to be traffic restrictions all over Frankfurt? Why are there so many cars waiting in line to get in at this late hour? Looking at the license plates, there are even cars coming from Munich and Lübeck. Why come all the way here at a time like this? People are probably unnerved by the terrorist attacks in Berlin and Frankfurt. The series of explosions in Berlin from a few months ago still haven't been fully investigated. Then there was another explosion in Frankfurt on Halloween, and now a doll has apparently committed murder. People all over Germany are in a panic. But shouldn't they be avoiding Berlin and Frankfurt? In the eyes of ordinary citizens, the stricter the restrictions, the safer they think it is. Right now, Frankfurt's crackdown on dolls is probably the toughest in the entire country. Enough chit-chat. 416 stares at the multiple dots moving uniformly on the screen. 45. Several drones have locked onto us. Keep calm, don't do anything that would draw suspicion. Both AR-18 and Mia glance ahead. Several drones line up in a single row, are overlooking and scanning the vehicles entering the city from midair. It seems to be a routine checkup. We haven't attracted any particular attention. Just to be safe, we should still wipe ourselves from the system after getting through. Right, I've already left a backdoor. Our permits and forged IDs have been uploaded, all green on the back end, no problem whatsoever. Looks like we passed the first check then. All the dolls in the van breathe a small sigh of relief. You've suddenly become so mature and dependable for 16. Are you in a lot of debt or something? Why are you always talking smack to me? I was just expressing my concern for you. Your concern is hard to stomach. My financial situation is perfectly fine, thank you very much. How nice! Pro 16 is such a reassuring presence now. 45, is this what being a veteran truly means? 416's fingers keep dancing across the keyboard, but her frown betrays her exasperation. Hey Aritin, can you order them to shut up? It's probably a good idea to keep quiet for now. Roger that. Okie dokie. UMP 45 smiles to herself and looks out the window. Amidst the silence, a small drone suddenly whizzes down to scan the van. We are now in the queue waiting to get through the checkpoint. Attention, switch to our closed-circuit communications channel and deactivate all external contact signals. Pay attention to your facial expressions and movements. Don't blow your cover. Acknowledge. Understood. The van is silent once again. In the small enclosed space with only the dull roar of the engine, it slowly carries the dolls towards the brightly lit night of Frankfurt. Oh man. I think they are going to get the cover blown, aren't they? I mean, there's just no way it's going to be that smooth. And also, it seems this is our first fight stage. Okay. Zoom out, what do we have here? Wow. Wow. Man. Oh, look at that. Wow. Wow. I mean, it's not that bad, right? The only part that sucks is the possible teleportation everywhere that we are going to have to do. I like this music a lot. Let me see. What is the best? Let's bring my good old Echelon 8 for this fight. If they kill Death Stacks, then they probably can kill these guys too. Shouldn't be a problem. And please, internet, don't fail me. You have been acting very weirdly in the past few days. In fact, today I was even considering if I should stream or not because of how unstable you have been. Okay, now, which way? Let's try down. Okay.
たっぷりおもてなししてあげますわ。狙い撃つ。誰も犠牲変な。
See? Just look how easily they kill all of them. And please, internet, please, 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 I beg you, thank you.
お客様たち、今回も満足して。
Let's please. Alright. Okay. Let's... Is there any logic to this? I mean, I went down here, so I end up here. If I go here, where do I go? There. Okay. Alright.
たっぷりおもてなししてあげますわ。油断した報いだ。このチャンスは盛大なおもてなしですわ。
They melt just like butter.
戦利品を数えるのって運命的な出会いですね。また指揮官様に会えるなんて。
Let's keep going down. Okay.
たっぷりおもてなししてあげますわ。狙い撃つ。逃げられるとでも盛大なおもてなしですわ。見たか、私は。
We're getting there, right? We're just a little bit lost. Okay, how about we are going down again? Okay, we go back here. Right. So let's try. What about here? Oh fuck. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's try this again. Go down. Go down. And now this time, let's just go right. Okay.
たっぷりおもてなししてあげますわ。狙い撃つ。
Come on. Kill them. Thank you.
戦利品をか。
Okay, guys, you're not going to believe this. I have another plan, alright? Let's go down.
たっぷりおもてなししてあげますわ。油断した報い。このチャンスを。
You know, now that I think about it, perhaps I should have
お客様たち、
resupplied once I came back to the command post. Because now I don't have any ammo. But on the bright side, it doesn't seem like it has a limit how many I can use here. Let me just very quickly. Can I do this? Where is... Oh, wait, no, it's not you. You. Okay, now AR-18, but I don't think I have her upgraded. Yeah, her skill's still on level 1. Never mind. Let's bring you back then.
お互いおあいこだよね。
And then let's bring a shield fairy. Just to give that extra reinforcement. There we go. Everyone has their equipment, right? You don't. I'm gonna give you this. Have night battle equipment. Let's change that. Let's change. Top mod. Okay, there we go. Let's bring this new team here just in case. Go down. Let's see, how about you go down also? Okay, go back here. Then if I go here, go back all the way there, and now I can resupply you. Okay, insufficient action points, I guess. Oh wow, manticores, yippee! It can't be that bad, right? Down. Good. Oops. It's not supposed to go down. What if I... my brain's not braining today. Okay. Alright. Let's try to do this properly this time, okay? What happens if I go here? Oh. Oh wow, would you look at that? Okay, cool, nice. So you do the same also. Fight this guy.
今度はどんな化け物かな。邪魔をしないで。私は一番強いやつ。出てこい。残念だったね。
Easy, simple. Internet, please, 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 please stop showing me the circle of that.
完全な勝利。こんにちは。
Alright. Look at this guy.
たっぷりおもてなししてあげますわ。覚悟の感じられない陣形だ。逃げ盛大なおもてなしですわ。
So far, so good. So far, so easy. Question is... how are the Manticore's fights going to be? Please allow me to evade the Manticores. I don't know exactly how the AP, the action points on this stage are working. Are still working despite the fact they're at 0, but... I mean, if it works, right? I'd say theoretically, in theory, could I kill these guys? Maybe. Maybe I could. Should I? Let's stay here. Just in case. That was incredibly easy. Jesus Christ. Internet, please. Thank you. Oh, easy. Look at that. Please, 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 internet, please. Please work. Just do it. Come on. Circle of Death, huh? Bruh. Man. Oh, my life. Oh well, classic GFL experience. Am I right? Oh, hello guys. Please, please let me to go back to that stage. Is it this one? No. Was it this one? No. You have to be fucking kidding me. Where is it? This one? What the hell is McKellen doing here? This one? No. Bro. What? What? Was it this one? I don't know anymore. Bruh, please. Dude. I'm gonna hope for the best. Oh. Ooh, already. Okay. Alright, this stream is getting a bit too scuffed for my... Maybe I shouldn't have streamed. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have... Maybe it would have been better if I have took the day off today. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna read this. Fucking. At 1:30 a.m., a van driving along a dark slip road merges slowly on the westbound Autobahn 66. As soon as the bulky vehicle breaks free from the chaotic and congested traffic gridlock the city, it starts speeding on the flat and empty highway. I think I did it. I don't know what happened. I can't find the stage, but I'm going to assume that I did it and I passed it. And I'm just going to continue with the story. Bright street lights rigged with speed cameras whisk past the roof of the van. Mia opens the window and lets the clear, chilly air rush into the van. It is filled with the sweet fragrance of the local flora. We are out of the surveillance range. Our accounts should be free from monitoring and interference. Mia, we can now establish contact with Miss Nelly. Right. Nelly, are you there? I'm here. Did you make it into the city okay? We passed the checkpoint without arousing any suspicion. We are now en route to our destination. I see. I'm glad it went smoothly. Miss Instructor, I've solved your problem, so when do I get to meet the commander? The commander will definitely arrange a meeting with you first thing once this is over. I promise. Get some rest, Nelly. It's already morning. You still need to visit your grandfather this afternoon. Yeah, I know. Inside her hotel room, Nelly is sitting at the desk with her head propped on her hand. On the bed behind her lie a few pieces of clothing her cousin has prepared for her for tomorrow. But she's not in the mood to try them on. Why is the commander avoiding me? Don't overthink it. Griffin is currently dealing with some very tricky issues. The instructor hasn't told you about them because she doesn't want to get you involved. Fine, I won't pry. Is everything all set for the afternoon? Has Frau Heibe confirmed everything with you? All set. At 8 in the morning, I will meet Frau Heibe and have breakfast with her. Then she will give me some pointers regarding my appearance. At 2 in the afternoon, my grandfather's chauffeur will come pick me up at Frau Heibe's place. How do you feel about your interactions with Frau Heibe? What do you make of her? Nelly pulls out a business card sandwiched between the pages of her notebook. It's printed on an unusual cream cardstock with understated gold foil on the edge. The card is embossed with Heibe's signature and a sketch of a beautiful woman's profile. The only information it contains is Heibe's name and the contact details of her assistant. I still haven't met her in person, but according to my cousin, Frau Heibe is a very charming retro ballet. From what I know, Frau Heibe has a pretty good reputation within the entertainment circle, and still keeps in touch with her old friends even after getting married and leaving the showbiz. You know, I've never seen any other woman who didn't attract gossip for keeping her own name after marrying some bigwig government official. You see what I'm getting at? Women usually take their husband's surname after getting married, but she still goes by Frau Heibe. So, this is highly unconventional. For female stars, other than her, I have not seen any other case. This goes to show that there's something unusual about her, so you better watch out. Right, I'll be careful. I think Miss Nelly over here will have to do much more than just watch out to ensure her security. After Mia terminates the call, 416 disables the network connection on the vehicle. We may have left the surveillance range. Sorry, I thought I was about to sneeze for a moment. But just to be safe, we should go dark before we reach our destination. Agreed. Miss Mia, please exit at the next junction. Are we leaving the autobahn so soon? Yes, we need to make certain that we aren't being followed. From the various checks I have done, I don't believe anyone has their eyes on us at the moment. But since we can't be sure that they are actually what they are actually capable of, please work with us here. I understand. Following 416's instruction, Mia exits the autobahn at the next junction. "2:15 a.m. in a parking lot near the cemetery in Frankfurt's district, Frankfurt." Okay, we are now 100% sure that nobody's tracking our movement. So, can we now carry on with our pre-planned route? No, everybody get out of the van. What? We are switching vehicles before we set off again. Our backup vehicle is in bay A052. Everybody, clean up all traces in the vehicle and disembark. You actually prepare so far ahead. But we couldn't even make it into Frankfurt. How did you arrange for a backup vehicle to be parked here? We have our ways. Just trust them on this. Nobody is more skilled at shaking off pursuit than 404. Mia gets out of the van, not quite sure how to feel. 2:15 a.m. Frankfurt District, Frankfurt. A nondescript van skillfully avoids the closely monitored main roads. Once certain it is not being followed, it stops circling around and slips into a concealed alleyway. At last, it pulls up steadily just outside an underground music bar. We are here. They're getting off. JRG11. The dolls emerge from the vehicle. After making sure they haven't left anything behind, AR-18 walks over to the driver's window. Thank you very much, Miss Mia. Don't mention it, as long as you hold up your end of the bargain with Nelly. Understood. With all the dolls out of the van, it promptly drives away and soon disappears into the night. The dolls walk down the stairs and stop at the door of the closed bar. Why is it closed? AR-18, have you agreed on a code phrase with them? Yes. AR-18 walks up to the door and knocks. Hello, hello. I would like to speak with you. Who are you? Red. A sky that is all red. Have you another name? Alright, that stream. In the grass with pieces of coal. The voice behind the door. falls silent. After a moment, the door to the bar opens, and a black screen is pushed aside. Please come in. The voice speaks coldly from an unidentifiable spot. A Yari teen nods at the dolls behind her, then leads the way into the darkness. Dear? The dolls go down a rusty staircase, then disorderly footsteps echoing through the spacious underground interior. Wow, I've never been able to tell from the outside. I certainly wasn't expecting the level of security in this place. Oh, the bad mouth doll is here. This is a private property that Dr. Hume purchased before his death. External signals have a hard time penetrating the complex underground structure, so it should keep you safe for the time being. Thank you for arranging this, Miss Stevens, M520. He met at last. The girl looks up. She is sitting at the bar counter, sipping a cup of tea, which seems rather incongruous with her surroundings. Now that you're all here, we can finally get down to business. Though, if you'd like to make some pointless small talk first, I don't mind waiting an extra 5 minutes, seeing that you are already 2 hours late. Of course she's here. Hello, M18. Finally meeting up with the Gryffindors in a place that isn't the battlefield, I see, huh? I don't think anyone here would find that necessary. Let's just get cracking. M16 drains her glass of whiskey, then rises to her feet and walks over to join the group. You took almost double the time you should have taken to get here. Did something happen on the way? No, we just took a few detours for safety reasons. A necessary measure, I am sure, as long as you didn't attract any unwanted attention. UMP-45 that's in feigned surprise. Wow, never thought I would see the day where you two would have such a civil conversation with each other. Right, since we are all here, let's start the meeting. Huh? But Diva hasn't arrived yet. They are here. Stevens M520 replies with a slightly frown of distaste. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't ruin the surprise. Man, I'm getting so excited. It's so exciting to see every single one of them just reunite under the same roof right now. AK-12 deactivates her cloak. 3 pale-haired figures materialize on top of the table in the center of the room. All members of Task Force DeFi are present. Good evening, ladies. Before we start, get the hell out of that table. That's a piece of antique in Dr. Hume's collection made of a single piece of old paddock wood. Whatever you say. The DFI dolls also join the others and take their seats, Now the meeting can finally begin in earnest. Let's start by discussing how we will carry out the operation. It has been 8 whole days. Okay, so it has been 8 days, huh? Since the commander went missing. All the intelligence we have gathered during this time points to the fact that Paradeus was involved in the commander's disappearance. According to information supplied by DeFi, all Paradeus intelligence is processed through the bee sting system. If we hack it, we will be able to find leads about the commander's whereabouts. Yes, we already have the approximate coordinates of the bee sting system server. It's under the main. Code 404, you'll be in charge of attacking the bee sting system with support from Cross and Herta. Sure. I can also provide aid if necessary. After all, I am very curious what kind of spell this commander had cast on that dog. Then you have command over Cross and Herta. There has been an increase in Paradeus activities since the traffic restrictions were put in place in Frankfurt. I suspect they're up to something again. This is precisely what I need DeFi to do, to investigate Paradeus' intentions. Just to investigate? That is your objective. How you achieve it is entirely up to you. Just what I want to hear. Your actions will also serve as a distraction to draw Paradeus' attention away from 404. But please, don't go overboard. Let's go! As the mother discussion continues in the basement, 416 takes note of the minute shift in M16's expression. Everyone present has been given a task except for a certain someone who hasn't said a word so far. The edge of 416 words does not go unnoticed. All the dolls, including AR-18, directs their gaze at M16. I see. This is what I've been waiting for. 45, don't struck the fire. I meant no offense. I simply think that since we are all working together to rescue the commander, we should share everything we know. Code 404 is offering our tech. DeFi has also supplied all the intelligence they have gathered in recent days. So perhaps you also have something to contribute, M16. Splash. M16 pours herself another whiskey as she meets 416's pointed gaze with an unflappable smile. It was Lunasia who removed the commander and William from the Elmo. Okay, dropping the bomb like that. Wait, do they know who Lunasia is? Oh, it seems like they know. Then the question is, where are they now? Frankfurt, in the White Zone. The White Zone? A place mentioned in local urban legends, where there is absolute zero contamination prepared just for those in power. What's the source of your information? That's all I can say about the White Zone and the commander's whereabouts. I am now officially an employee of Stateside, so there are a lot of things in which I can't overtly get involved. Regarding your upcoming operation, I have only one request. Determine the commander's exact coordinates within the White Zone. I can handle the rest. Okay. If you say so. Understood. That is precisely what we wish to achieve. Say, why don't we harvest some honey before cutting down the hive? It'll be much easier to eradicate the hive and vermin once we have better tools, no? That is not a bad idea. What do you think? I have no objection. If you could locate Paradil's remaining bases of operation, all the better. We will do our best. That concludes the preliminary division of labor for the operation, which will henceforth be known as Operation Adrestia. If we are all agreed, we will proceed to the next item on the agenda. The specifics of Operation Adrestia. Oh boy! Okay. Who the... Oh, is this Miss Hebe? That Neely is supposed to talk to? Not gonna lie, she looks like a Paradise to me. I'm sorry, those eyes, they look extremely dead to me. Double exposure. Part 7. Please, internets work. Please, I begging you. Stop leaving me hanging. Wow. Amazing. Woohoo, let's go. Fuck my life, man. Fuck my life. Well, at least it did not fall during a fight stage. That at least I can't give it credit for. But please, I beg you, just hang in there, internet, for at least 1 more hour. At max. Maybe half an hour at least. There you go. Part 7, double exposure. Please. Let's go. St. Mary's Sanatorium, Mainz District, Frankfurt. With a nurse showing the way, a woman holding a bouquet enters the room with a smile. Jesus Christ, she looks so ghastly. You look positively radiant even after just giving birth. You have no idea how jealous I am. And you are as refreshing a presence as ever, Frau Hebe. Hebe walks up to the side of the bed gracefully and takes Mayer's hand. You have lost weight? Have you been eating properly these days? These last few days? Is the catering not to your taste? I remember you like the food from... Oh, stop fretting over me. I'm perfectly fine. I suppose you're worried about your little cousin. I just feel sorry for her. She was such a good kid and did really well in school. She only ended up going down the wrong path because she was deceived when she was freshly graduated. I wouldn't have come to you for help otherwise. By Professor Gray, you mean? I remember she was all over the news a few years ago. She seems like a professional woman of substance. Who could have known that she was actually doing something so heinous in secret? Has Nelly ever talked about her? We once had a chat where she mentioned how close they were, and it was this Professor Gray who got her to work in Galatea. But since the scandal was publicized, she never brought up again. She never brought it up again. I wouldn't be surprised if she come to resent this Professor Gray. Is that so? I have a feeling. Should I say it? I'm going to say, I have a feeling. Who could this be? Okay, if this is a Paradeus, one of the Paradeus Elite Nitos. Neo? Bremen? Nah. Morido? Nah, there's no way this is Morido. It could be Lunatia's mother. Yeah, it could be her. I see the semblance. She's just more pale than usual. Yeah, every time I bring the woman up, she will grimace, then promptly change the subject. I see. I'd rather not talk about her either. If it hadn't been for her, Nelly would have a bright future. I understand how you feel. I have also been tricked by well-respected people back in the early days of my career. But you made it through. You starred in so many successful films, and now you've retired and have a happy family. How wonderful is that? If only Nelly could also. Why can't she? Didn't you even manage to secure a meeting with Mr. Vogt for her? Anything is possible with just a nod from that man. Just hope their meeting will go ahead without a hitch. But enough of that. Any news about the list of candidates that I asked you to put together? Of course. I have picked out a handful based on your requirements. Kaby turns on her tablet and starts showing several profiles to Mayor. These are all boys of good stock and education. I have also made inquiries about their characters. They are all kind and well-mannered gentlemen. I knew I could count on you. Just focus on recuperating. I will see Nelly at 8. And I will get her to look through the profiles. Thank you so much for the trouble. Once I am discharged, I will definitely treat you to... Hush now. Kaby quiets Mayor by holding up a long slender finger. You know I don't need anything like that. As long as you get to go home in perfect health, I will be more than happy to help you solve your problems. You really are the most considerate friend I have. Don't be such a stranger. Kaby deftly opens up the pastry she has brought along and cuffs out a piece for Mayor. Now tell me more about your little cousin's hobbies and interests. On the highway, Main District, Frankfurt. After departing from the sanatorium, the black limousine speeds steadily eastwards to the Eschborn district. From Hebe, Miss Nile has already set off. Have the chauffeur take her round for a spin and only drop her off when I'm done here. Also, get someone to look into all the cons, mail, photos, and videos on her social media. Yes, ma'am. The organizers of the next year film festival have invited you to be an award presenter again. How should I respond? You're asking half a year ahead? They must be really short on people. Tell them my schedule is still TBD, and I will get back to them again in 3 months. Understood. And will you still be hosting the birthday meet and greet next month? Your fans have come to the office building and made a scene quite a few times. It's essential that we maintain our intelligence network. We'll do it at the same restaurant. Remember to get some friendly journalists to snap some photos from outside. I will make the arrangements at once. A few women have also invited you to an afternoon tea, but they are all on tier C in your system. Turn it down. Got it. Oh, while you were at St. Mary Sanatorium earlier, a woman named Lady White left you a message. You have not assigned her a tier, so I wasn't sure how to. What's the message? It reads, "The deported butterfly has rewoven its cocoon, ready to be reborn again." It's freaking Lunasia, isn't he? Forgive my ignorance, but is this lyrics from some opera? Should I purchase a ticket for you? Ivy, who has been resting with her eyes closed in the back seat, opened her eyes. No need. She's already got me one. Oh boy. The Nito Factory, yippee! In the cultivation chamber beneath the Hyperideus factory, Ashbourne district, Frankfurt. Dozens of Nitos, some white, some black, some struggling, some apathetic, are bound and incarcerated within rows of transparent water tanks. Namram stands before the tanks and watches as Ashley inspects each of them in turn and records their data. Sister Namram, I have already compiled all the data and generated a report. Should we wait until she arrives before we start, or? She's already here. Ashley has always prided herself on being perceptive, but she did not notice anyone approach. You've actually kept the same assistant around for so long. A slender arm wraps around her shoulders. From the corner of her eye, Ashley sees a beautiful face with exquisite features leaning in. I knew it! I knew it! She was a Paradise leech. I knew it! She just looks too ghastly to be human. She seems to be just an ordinary Nito. So how did she manage to survive for so long by your side? How curious. I would love to take her apart and have a look. Mr. Hebe, if I have done anything to offend you by mistake, please forgive me. I was just joking. Hebe lets go of her. Ashley feels weak in her legs. I have your report. You are excused for now. Yes, Sister Naren. Ashley leaves the cultivation chamber, her heart still pounding in apprehension. shouldn't have been time to check in yet. Why have you summoned me? Read the report. He flips through the report that Ashley has left behind and raises an eyebrow derisively. I see that the operation in Berlin went splendidly. Morido was so efficient, running plans, exposing her downlines, quartering our supplies. She did it all. She's even better at spending money than me. I will deal with her later. We have a much more pressing matter. The channel to the Lake of Cognition was destroyed. Who's responsible? Unclear. But we need to activate the backup channel immediately. Otherwise, Paradil's manpower supply will not be able to keep up with the progression of the plan. What does Father say? He demands immediate results. At any cost? I am just relaying his order. Make of that what you will. Operation Cocoon is going smoothly here in Frankfurt. We are actually about 27% ahead of schedule. Initiate Phase 3 right away. Hebe leans against the opposite desk with a smile and pauses for a moment before she responds. Things may be going well here, but we are still a bit far off from being able to initiate Phase 3. Besides, if have been in Moscow and Avernus this whole time, so you couldn't stay on top of the situation in Berlin, let alone Frankfurt. I built the foundation for Operation Cocoon in Frankfurt myself. It has been taking years of effort and accumulating resources and establishing contacts to achieve its current scale. I know exactly what to do. I just need Father to give me a time frame. Don't try to probe me for information. I'm still taking over here. I don't want Paradils to be kicked off Frankfurt. Sorry, I skipped dialogue. I don't want Paradils to be kicked out of Frankfurt the way it was in Berlin. The farce in Berlin will never be repeated. On another note, Professor Laplace's research has reached a critical stage, and maintaining a steady flow of resources is of utmost importance. I'm sure you know what the success of our research entails. So don't bother with your asinine tricks. You've changed a great deal since you left Avernus, Sister Nemram. You didn't used to be so hard-handed. Hebe's grin widens with interest. What else has happened that I don't know of, I wonder? I don't have time for idle chit-chat. Mordor and Bremed are both worthless, and you are the only one I can think of to fill the opening. I understand. Since Professor Laplace's research is almost complete, I won't have to wait long for what I want. Glad you worked that out. One more question. What do we do about the mess in Frankfurt? That RPK-16 sure was something else. She really muddied the waters there. She brought up the organization named Pandora. I will have Stakes take care of that. So no need to concern yourself with this matter. Anything else? No? You are as dependable as ever, Mr. Nara. If you have no more questions, then get out of here. You mustn't blow your cover yet. With a smile and a small wave, Kibi's lithe figure vanishes like smoke in the wind. Ashley, what's the current restoration progress of the factory? Yes, Sister Nora. Our facilities have been restored to 25.8% capacity, and repairs are progressing steadily. As for manpower, Ashley grits her teeth. At least 51% have been used up to keep the bee sting system and channel operating normally. Excluding the defective specimens that have gone rogue because of the disconnection, only 33% of the remaining personnel can be recovered. Neron runs some mental calculations. Then she impassively walks over to the monitors and lets out an almost imperceptible sigh. Clean up all the defective specimens within the next minute. Yes, Sister Neron. Ashley hurries towards the warehouse. A loud noise comes from above, shaking the old ceiling. Debris and dust fall all over the floor. What was that? Don't panic. Neron taps on the control terminal lightly, and the CCTV live feeds from both inside and outside the factory instantly fill the monitors in front of her. On the roof of the central factory building, three shadowy figures flit past the edge of the screen and slip through the blasted hole like specters. Task Force Defy? What relentless pests? Data of Task Force Defy has been updated and synchronized. Then there's not a moment's waste. Neron pushes a button to activate the defenses of the factory. The next moment, the alarm starts blaring in the patient's workshop. Protects the core. I am going to greet them in person. Ooh. Boss fights, huh? 8 from Hell EX. Oh man, the violins. If only there was an easy way for me to... Hold on. No, actually, never mind. I'm gonna keep this way. Perhaps what I can do is... Okay, alright. Hopefully, this is not going to blast your ears off when the sound effects of the battle start. What do we have to fight here? Troy. The surrounding units is greatly reduced. Sounds like a job for armor piecing teams. For example, let's bring Echelon 5 here, and Echelon 8 also.
敵を破壊することが私たちの責務。
And then... Okay, what exactly is happening here? There's a control panel which I imagine is going to be used to open the gate. This guy's combat effectiveness is too high. I am assuming I am not supposed to fight them. Did I catch their attention? Excuse me. Oh wow, they can go over all over the map, huh? Let's try to capture this guy so I have Hawk support. Then use Echelon H to try to clean up the region over here. Oh no, Gundams. This is going to hurt. Ooh, save. Thank God they have shields. Please, please, Circle of Death, I beg thee. Look into my eyes and have mercy on my soul, please. Okay, I captured this. Then I go over here. I move 2 nodes. So I can circle capture these heavy heliports. And now Echelon 8, you... Yeah, I think... Let's move to this direction. I think I understand what I have to do. I go to the control panel, I open the gates, I let these guys get aggroed by this Echelon movement. Meanwhile, another Echelon goes over here and straight to Naran with Hawk support. I think that's what the game wants me to do. Also, I must say, this is going to be the last stage for today. They drop like flies. I mean, they managed to hurt ME95 a little bit over there, but still pretty good. Okay. Please, Circle of Death. Please. Please, I beg. Please. Oh my god. Why I feel so sleepy? What is good against Naram? I don't remember how her boss fights go, I must be honest. Outstanding abilities in each faction. Summons an orb of light beside herself. After every 5 summons, all remaining orbs of light silence random enemies, create a disruption zone ahead of itself. Enemies within the area cannot use skills and their accuracy is decreased. A large disruption zone and then flies backward. Enemies within its area cannot use skill. Flies into the sky, summons many energy balls, then continuously fires them at random enemies, damaging them. Basic general use formation. It says here. Okay, let's bring an AR SMG team. Who? Desert Eagle, no. You guys? Nah. Ooh, GR-G11. A good choice. I will probably have to remove 416 from here though. Shield Fairy. Yeah, Shield Fairy might be good. Or should I bring the Sniper Fairy? I think I'm going to bring the Sniper Fairy. Oh. Thing 6, huh? I'll have to call them back. Yes, never mind then. Let's just try to do as much damage as possible to her. Let's see. Yeah, let's try this team. One, two, three, not good. Hawk, Echelon, Hawk. How many can I bring? 3. Oh, perfect. 2B14. Switch. Go down. M2 perhaps? Let's bring MEK actually. And third. Oh. Oops. Maybe the sound effects of the battle is a bit too loud now that I had a quick glance at OBS audio. Sorry. Now, let's do a little something here. You go back all the way over there. Activate this. Now we bait these guys. To go down and open the way for me. And while at it, let me also Who's going to be? Who's going to be? How about this one? Come on, 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 come on. You can do it. Come on, internet. Thank you. Let me just move them a little bit more. And I'm gonna move you here just closer to that guy. Just trying to make sure you're going to get the bait, you know? Please circle off that. Thank you. Yes, 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 just like that. Now, let me do this. Please, just move. Thank you. Now, the question is, how many tries will it take for me to be able to kill Narum? All right. 1, 2. Maybe I should have brought a tank, not gonna lie. Move? No, no, no. No, 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 no. Don't move. I mean, let's try. 2 fire support. Let's just see how it goes, right? If my internet allows it. Oh, thank you. They're actually doing fine. Uh-oh. Oh, these are the orbs of light? Yep. Oh, that was easy. Okay, capture the nodes then. It actually made me worry for nothing. A rank. Okay, this is the story 9. So let me zoom out a little bit. Oops. If that's the story 9, this is light as a feather. I'm guessing this is a farming stage. Road of Destruction. Yeah, I imagine these are farming stages. And damn, look at that. From 3 stages completed to 10 out of 32. This is a good progress. If I keep going this rhythm, perhaps I can finish it in 2 or 3 streams, maybe. And also, I have to say, this is everything for today. Man, I'm excited. Everyone's coming together, man. Like, we have Team D5 here, M16 is here, we have Griffin, we have 404. Dude, I am very excited for this. It's very exciting to see what's going to happen, but also I'm very nervous because everything is leading me to believe that perhaps some dolls are going to die in the future battle in Frankfurt. It's not going to happen right now, obviously, but oh man, once convolutional kernel comes out, and wait, I cannot wait. Also, the letter, I have not written a letter yet to anyone. I don't know what to write, to be honest. Like, the fact that they only allow me to take 3 dolls or NPCs is just so... it bothers me so much. I wish they could allow me to send as many letters as I could. But sadly, a certain someone does not allow me to do that. Also, there should be more information, the bee sting over here, right? Hotel House, DDR, Halloween Carnival, Mainz District, yep. Mainz District, Children's Hospital of Mainz, Offenbach District, Ashbourne District. Just most of these things seems like to be just road building, which is important, don't get me wrong. Well, that's everything for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to do again another stream, I mean. Hopefully I will be able to. Hopefully I'll have the energy to it. With that said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bye.